Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I want to welcome you to Independent Scene Podcast, special edition with yours truly, Hunter J23, the one and true and living legend. I want to take this opportunity right now to thank you guys for joining me on tonight's podcast. We got a really dope artist in the building. She goes by the name of Madam Trauma. My dope artist out here in the Carolinas doing her thing. She is shutting it down. She has her foot on people's necks. She has the foot on the gas. She is accelerating. She's breaking those glass ceilings, and I definitely cannot wait to chop it up with her. It's been a long time since I've been able to. I ain't gonna say it's long. It's been a minute since I've been able to get her on the platform, but I definitely can't wait to chop it up with her. But with that being said, she's in the building. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, please help me welcome my guest at this time. She is the one and only Trauma. Let's get it. Hey, Madam Trauma, what's good? I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
How you doing? What's going on? You going in and out on me. I I can barely hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear
All
me?
right. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Well, listen. Finally, we finally got Madam Trauma in the middle. What's going on?
I'm chilling. How you been?
I'm good. And yourself? How you been?
I've been good, working. Got
That's
a lot going on, trying to stay consistent as usual.
that's what's good. That's what's good. Well, first of all, for I know who you are, but for those that don't know who you are, please introduce these lovely people, and we're gonna jump right into it.
My name's Madam Trauma. I'm a female artist out of Raleigh, and it's Trauma Song. Let's get it.
Trauma time. Let's go. I love the slogan. I love it. When I hear it, I go crazy about it. So the first thing, so I gotta ask about the name, Madam Trauma. How did you come up with the name Madam Trauma?
Um, I got the name Trauma in high school. Some people I used to rap with. I don't know if you know Super Dame. But
Okay.
he actually gave me the name Trauma in high school. That's why I really started rapping it. I wasn't really taking it serious, but that's like where the root of it started. And then, throughout life, Madam just came about. So,
Okay. Okay. I feel it. I feel it. Okay. So real quick, talk us a little bit about your growing up. Like, what was growing up like for you, and coming into your own as a woman and realizing this was something that you was destined to do as an artist.
but growing up, I was raised by my grandparents. My mom was an addict. She was in and out of prison.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad wasn't really around. And my grandma raised me and my brothers in church, Southern Baptist Church. So like that's where the roots of like my love for music come from, is from the church.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then as I got older, I've always loved music. I just fell in love with writing poems. Then I just started turning my poems pretty much into songs. And we here now.
Okay. Okay. So I gotta ask, because because you get truly a lot of love and a lot of support from all over the world, from so many different people. So I gotta ask, what is that feeling like to receive all that love and that support and appreciation from everybody that rocks with you?
It made me feel really good. It's motivation. It makes me want to like keep writing, keep shooting videos. You know what I'm saying? Like it's real motivating. I got a lot of people that hate on me, but it's the people that show me love. That's really what keep me going. It's like you can worry about the people that don't rock with you, or you can focus on the people that do. So that's what I've been doing lately, just focusing on the people that do rock with me, that is streaming my music, that is pulling up to my shows, like that is sharing my stuff, because those are the people that that's gonna be with you for the long run, is the people who support you in the beginning.
Right.
So I'm really loving the love that I get, honestly.
Most definitely. Now, I must say, being a fan watching you, I mean, I must tell you, you truly blow my mind every single time I see you perform. And it's this great ball of energy. So so I gotta ask, where do you get this fire, this energy? Like, where does it all come from?
The higher power, I guess. I don't know. Like when I get on the stage, I like I black out. My manager Lizzie P, she be telling me a long list of stuff to do
Hmm.
and say when I get on stage, and I never remember any of it. Like I never remember any of it. I just get up there and just do what I do. Like, you know, writing music is therapy for me. Recording music is therapy for me. And even when I get to like perform, like that's therapy too. So when I get up there, I be in a whole nother world.
Most definitely. Now, I must ask this too because you have a great connection with the youth, a great connection with kids, and the kids love them some Madam Trauma. So being that leader, that inspiration, that role model to the youth and to the kids, what is that like for you?
It's hard because like I mean, I live for my kids to look up to me, you know what I'm saying? I don't really know how other people raise their kids in their household. So I be like, um, I try to carry myself totally different now that I know I have like younger people that look up to me. But I mean, it's a big responsibility, but I always try to hold myself to a certain standard anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay. So now with all of the music that you've put out, and again, truly some really, really dope music indeed. I must ask, what has been your most favorite project or song or album that you've put out that you're like that you yourself still listen to this day?
Right now, my favorite project is the one that I just put out outside the city limits.
Okay.
I just feel like this project just shows a whole nother side of me. You know, I'm definitely like popping my shit to the fullest up there. And I'm just letting people know that I'm confident, you know
Hmm.
what I'm saying? I'm in my element,
Right. Right.
like I just feel like I'm protected and it's my time and I'll be a fool to let someone trick me on my spot or distract me right now.
Right.
I just got tunnel vision.
Right. And as you should, as you should. So I want to also talk about this tour that you had that you've had the pleasure of being a part of, Raleigh Queens tour. Featuring yourself, Mike, and some really other dope female artists. What's that been like? What's that experience been like?
So the name of the tour is called the Queens of Carolina
Queen-
Promo Tour. Yeah. And it's Mani Michi, the new girl Jacinda, as well as myself. We're headlining and we're going from city to city, performing and letting other female artists perform as well.
Okay.
Shout out to D Dowdy. I see he in here. He's gonna be the host for the entire show. And just the whole tour has just been like magnificent. Like the first stop was Fayetteville.
Okay.
And like I said before, D Dowdy was he was just the host that one time.
Okay.
And he loved the vision and he loved the energy so much that not only did he give every female that performed there an interview on 104.5, but he also was like, yo, I want to rock with y'all and be the host. So, it's things like that that really motivate me and just like have me like, yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like confirmation that
Hmm.
I'm doing exactly what I'm supposed to do. Like I'm not really focused on what everybody else doing. No shade to what other people are doing, but I'm in my bag right now. I'm
Right.
focused on my future and anybody who really rock with me, who around me, like we all gonna win because I'm blessed and I'm anointed and anybody that attached to me wins. And that's just keeping it 100.
Right. I agree. I agree. So let me ask you this: Who has inspired you to rap? Like, really got you into really rapping the way that you do?
Me.
Okay.
I ain't want to go back to prison. I ain't want to go back to pimping. I ain't want to go back to selling drugs. I ain't want to go back to like the person that I used to be because that mentality that I had to have then was just, it wasn't right.
Right. Right.
So, I'm it's me. You know what I'm saying? Like when I really sit back and just think about everything I've been through, between going to prison, losing a child, losing everything but my mind, really,
Right.
I'm my own motivation, because I'm like, if I can make it through that, I can make it through anything. So
Right.
I look upon myself, because, the higher power is good. He made me strong. He or she made me strong. So, you know, me.
Okay. Now I wanna ask you about this because and I'm pretty sure I want to get your thoughts on. We've had some, sadly we've had some really iconic deaths that has hit us in 2021. We lost such greats like DMX, Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke. The list goes on. So I gotta ask you, as a female artist, hearing about these deaths, seeing these deaths, you know, what is did that help you in any kind of way? Did it help you see things a little bit differently or clearly, or how did that affect you in some way?
Um, I'm just at a different place in my life where, I just look at stuff differently. Like I said before, I lost a daughter. You feel me? I lost my younger brother. My mom just passed. So death really don't sting me like it used to. My beliefs are different than a lot of people's. So, I believe, that people, I still feel people around me when they do pass, you know what I'm saying? So, as far as, people dying, it does affect me, because I just be like, dang, they pass. But, you got to keep going. Life still goes on, and you take whatever lesson that you learn from them, and you take that with you day by day. You know what I'm saying? My brother passed away in a car accident, so I don't play about drinking and driving.
I
I
could
don't play about people driving crazy with me in the car. So it's just like, you gotta, once the universe show you something, you take heed to it. You take that lesson, and you know what I'm saying, you apply it to the rest of your life. That's how I feel.
that part. So I gotta ask you, now I want to ask you this because your energy on stage is, like I said before, is totally insane. So mentally up here, like, how does Madam Trauma get mentally prepared before going out there on stage and really just doing what you do best?
Um, I don't know. Honestly, my kids turn me up before I even like leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, my daughter, like, she always boosts my head up, like, "Oh, mommy, you on fleek," and "Oh, mommy, you look good." So my confidence already be like on 1,000 when I leave.
Okay.
And like, I always perform like it's somebody in the room that could take my career to the next level.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because you never really know who watching. It could just be a regular person, they in there looking bummy, and they
Right,
got a whole million ready to invest in you. You know what
right,
I'm saying? So I
right.
always look like money, and I always go out there and do my best, because at the end of the day, I'm always looking for investors. So, that's how it goes.
Most definitely. Now I gotta talk to you about this because I had the pleasure of again catching you perform at an event entitled "Heal the Hood," and once again, as always, phenomenal performance. I meant to tell you that I never got a chance to tell you that, but great job as always. I gotta
Thank
ask
you.
that experience, like being a part of Heal the Hood, being amongst some of your brothers and sisters out here in this industry, doing what you guys love to do.
I loved it. Um, each year it's just like I get to do more and more. My fan base is getting bigger. The audience is getting bigger. Um, but with that being said, that was just a stepping stone to what's next. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? So I'm very, very grateful and thankful for Hilda Hood. Shout out to Irresistible, because when I first did my first Hilda Hood, she invited me on stage with her to do Mad. That was her set. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Right.
And I did so good that DY invited me to come and do the second Hilda Hood, and I still perform Mad with her. But I also have my own set. So it's just like, you be loyal to those who are loyal to you, and you never know what type of door is going to open. And that's how I carry myself in this industry. I don't do no messy stuff. I'm just 100, and I just keep it that way, because I don't got time to burn no bridges or, you know, have no doors closed on me because of a mistake or a bad decision.
Most definitely, most definitely. Okay, so now I want you to talk directly to all the young and up and coming artists of today. You know, whether they're doing hip hop, rap, you know, R&B. What advice can you give to all the young and up and coming artists of today, and even now to all to all the ladies and the women out here who are trying to come up and make their mark out here in this game?
I just want to say, if you manifest it, you pray on it, you put that hard work in, it's yours. And when you make up in your mind that you want something, anybody who is around you who's not supporting that, you have to get them away from you, because it's just dead weight. It's dead weight that's gonna sink your boat. Whatever you want, you can have, but you just can't think about it. Like, you have to put that work in to go get it. And when I say put that work in, it's just not a one day thing. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to it's one thing to get to get popping, but
Right.
it's something totally different to stay popping, you know, and that's what people got it messed up at, you know, like, you can get in the game easy, but is people still gonna be talking about you next year or the
Exactly.
year after that or the year after that? So, you know, just when you decide that you really want this, you know, surround yourself by spiritually grounded people that's not gonna that's not gonna watch you make crazy mistakes, that's gonna tell you, hey, you tripping, or no, don't do that, or no, don't go around them, or hey, don't leave your cup down. You know, you got to be around people that really love you, because that's the safest way to make it where you want to go.
I agree. Okay. So, and I'm glad you said that, because that took me into my next question. I was going to ask you, you know, how do you deal, or if you do it all, do you deal with criticism, you know, well, and do you allow people to really let you know, what's really, what's really what?
um I say I deal with criticism well. People really don't. I mean, I went through the worst criticism with Coco Filipino. And this was at like the beginning of my career. And
Okay.
like, I will never forget, like, it was like, I don't know, it was her and some other guy out there. And they threw my song in the trash. But that shit turned me up.
Mm-hmm.
And like a year later, I was on the countdown. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, I
Right.
stay on Hot 97.9 now. So it's like, I took what she said and I let it turn me into a better artist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, this music industry is not the streets. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to let people say what they want to say and let it roll off, as long as they ain't putting their hands on you. So yeah, I think I can take good constructive criticism. You know, an opinion is just that. It's an opinion, you know. And I'm learning now to just let some stuff go. Like, it don't even matter. Some stuff is not even worth being addressed.
Right, I agree. Now, when it comes to when it comes to creating music and putting out songs and projects and albums, has there? And I'm sure, because I'm sure every artist has gotten this, but have you got to a point where you've gotten writer's block? And if you have, how long did it take you to get out that writer's block?
No, never. I done went through so much real shit in my life. I got something to talk about for the rest of my life.
Most definitely.
I ain't even really said nothing yet.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right,
I ain't even really said nothing yet. Like, my first album was me really getting over, um, me talking about my pain, just getting a lot of stuff off my chest. This album is me, you know what I'm saying, letting people know where I'm from. And I was just sitting here writing before I got on live with you. And I got a whole nother project ready that I'm trying to drop within like the next month or so.
okay,
So, you know, like, nah, writer's block. Mm-mm.
okay, okay. So let me ask you this: so, how does it feel to know that you have, again, going back to the supporters for a second, knowing that you have the love, the support, the appreciation coming from everybody all over that are able to sing your songs, sing your lyrics, and you hear it for yourself, and you're like, yo, like, I really did this. Like, this was really, you know what I'm saying, my, you know what I'm saying, my creation. Like, how does that make you feel as an artist?
Man, it makes me feel so good. Like, it makes me want to stay out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? It makes me want to do right for my kids, because it's like, trying the recipe and it don't go and it go right, you're not gonna change that recipe. It's like
Right.
if it's broke, don't fix it. So that's pretty much what I'm on right now. Like it's keeping me out of trouble. It's keeping my mind occupied. Um, you know, I'm surrounded by people that really love me. Like I said before, of course the hate is gonna come, but
Right.
the love always outweighs the hate. You know what I'm saying? So it makes me feel really, really good. And it's crazy you asked that question because I was riding with my manager not too long ago, and she was rapping my song like word for word, one of her favorite, you know what I'm saying, tracks on the album. And she was
Yeah.
like, "Tell me how they make you feel." I'm just like, "Sis, that shit made me feel good as hell."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it made me want to keep going. Like, all right, I
Right.
got to go write something else. I got to drop something else. But
Right.
overall, it makes me feel very, very good. Priceless.
Most definitely. Now, speaking of your manager, who, by the way, who happened to set this whole thing up, shouts out to your manager for putting this thing together. So, working with someone like her, what has that relationship been like, and just continuing to build and get all this work that you're getting?
Um, you know, Liz, that's my sister. I done known her for a long time. Me and her brother used to go to school together, skip school together at her house. So we go way, way back. Like her brother is like my brother, so we family, you know. She's my daughter's godmom.
Okay.
So we business partners, you know, we on Lux Agency. She's my manager. But beyond that, we family. You know what I'm saying? It's times I don't be smelling what she's saying. She don't be smelling what I'm saying, but we got enough respect for each other that both of our points are gonna get across, and we still gonna talk. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
that's my sister. So, like, it is what it is. Like, we know that we not doing this for fun.
Right.
We know that we are doing this for funds.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's nothing but love and respect for Liv. You know what I'm saying? Like she's a big, big, big major part of why I am as far as I am. Like, yeah, I can go in there, I can rap, I can do all this stuff, but Lizzie P packaged me as an artist, let's be clear.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And when it came to a lot of deals that were on our table,
Mm-hmm.
Madam Trauma would have fumbled the ball.
Right. Right.
But Lizzie P brought that deal home. So salute to you, sis. I love you. And we just got so much more coming. Like it's crazy. We got so much going on. The team is getting bigger. Like it's crazy.
Most definitely, most definitely. Now I gotta ask, kind of, and again, I kind of want to piggyback for a second because you spoke about your daughter, your kids, being such a confidence booster. So I gotta ask, whenever you're, going to shows and going different places, how does your baby girl feel about mommy being out on the road and doing all these and becoming the superstar that you are?
See, at first, I was doing like a lot of day shows. Like, I think the first year I started performing, I think I did like 30, maybe 40 shows in a year. No cap. So, and I've had my kids on stage performing with me at the last Hill of the Hood I did. I had my kids on stage. Like, they see firsthand. They go to the studio with me. They've been in the studio their whole life. Like, they know, they have watched me work hard. So they know when mommy say, "Oh, I'm going to a show and it's late and you can't go," they understand. You know what I'm saying? And then they're with their dad. So it's not like they're with a stranger or nobody like that. So, like they know, they see the dream firsthand. You know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? They see mommy write stuff down and put it on my wall. And they be like, "What's that, mommy?" "Oh, that's a goal." And then they'll see me scratch it off and see that I did it. You know what I'm saying? So my babies understand firsthand what hard work and dedication is. And they Lux babies. Like, they know I always be like, "Baby, this gonna be yours regardless," because I have 4 other businesses that I run and operate too. So
Okay.
they know like mommy's a hustler.
Right.
And that has made my kids hustler because before my kids ask me to buy them something, they'll be like, "Hey mom, can we sell this or do this to make our own money so we can buy this?" So they hustlers just like they mom, so they understand.
Okay. Okay. So now switching gears, I wanna talk about this versus battle that has been produced by some, 2 of the greats, Timbaland, Swiss. I'm pretty sure I appreciate you probably caught a couple of things I've heard about it. But I gotta ask you, again, being a dope female artist and your part, what's been your most favorite battle that you've seen or that you can recall? Who do you see next? Stepping into that ring 1-on-1.
That's a hard one. Um, I don't know. I don't know because I don't know. That's a hard one. Like, I would love to see like Chris Brown versus somebody.
Okay. Okay.
Like maybe Chris Brown versus Trey Songz or something.
Okay.
I need the love. We need
Right.
the R&B.
Right.
That's what I'm needing. That's what I'm needing. The new R&B is not giving me what it's supposed to give. So I'm gonna need Trey Songz and Chris Brown to do a versus battle so we can be at least streaming their music for about 2 weeks straight and just feel the love.
That part. Yeah. Now let me ask you this because it is so funny that you mentioned that because I was gonna ask, we hear so many different genres of music, alike. And, being an artist, I want to ask, what has been the greatest reward about being an artist and being amongst other artists that truly have the same fire and goal passions as you do, even with verses?
I think it's like I can only speak for myself. I know that when I see other artists perform and they like do their thing, it makes me want to get up there and do my thing. So I think the whole thing with like the versus battles and all this, I think it's motivating to artists like me because I study the greats. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like when I see it, I'm like, I can be that great. I can be that big. I can make that much money. And it just makes me like want to get on my shit even more.
Okay. Now let me ask you this: other than yourself, who does Madam Trauma listen to on a daily basis? Like, who is in Madam Trauma's playlist? Who does she listen to?
First off, you're definitely gonna hear Boosie.
Okay.
You know that. Then we're gonna go to Mo3 because that's
Okay.
just how I be feeling.
Okay.
Then it's another artist in the city. His name Damage.
Okay.
I'm definitely bumping Damage. You gotta look him up, okay? Damage.
Most
And I'm
definitely.
going, then I got to go to the 300. I got to bump Southside Heat.
Yes, sir.
And then, recently this week I was bumping Drake, but honestly, I really don't. It's like Boosie, Mo3, maybe Sauce White. It's like probably 3 to 4 industry people that I bump. Everybody else is from the city.
Okay.
Everybody else is from the city. Like I made my own Spotify list of all the indie artists because that's what I'm on. I'm like that. They already getting their streams. Let me support local artists because I believe in if I'm supporting you, you might not support me, but somebody gonna support me.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Money
Okay.
Michi, of course, her Hun What is on repeat because my daughter loves that.
Most definitely.
All the female artists, man. I don't even want to forget nobody, but
Right.
and everybody. Yeah,
Okay.
I go to the show and I hear a song that I like. I'm definitely going home. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna download it. People know Madam Trauma was sliding your DM like, bro, what that song that you performed last night? Because that's just how I am. I believe in
Right.
supporting us.
Right. Right. Okay. Okay. So now I gotta address the drip, and that being you because anytime you step out, like you said, you're always like your daughter said, you're always up, you're always on point. How do you, I mean, mentally, like how do you physically and mentally get yourself dripped out and ready to just go out there and be the baddest of all? Like how do you do it?
I don't know, shit. I just do it. Like I just felt like putting me glasses on tonight was being extra. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. Like, you just gotta, like, if you don't look in the mirror and be like, damn, you fine, or if you
Right.
love yourself, how can you expect anybody else to? And I
Right.
think a lot of people get my confidence, like, they feel intimidated by my confidence.
Mm-hmm.
But you should be confident, like, and then I come from, like, the gutter. So, the fact that I can, even afford some of this shit, like, is a blessing. And I'll be damned if I'm not going to show it. Like, or I'm
Right.
supposed to be broke because you broke, or I'm
Right.
supposed to be sad because you sad. Like, nah, that's not what I'm on. Like, I want to motivate other people and be like, yo, she really got it out the mud. And, like, yeah. So,
Right.
that's what I'm on right now. You know, I have women that hit me up that I was locked up in prison with. They be like, "Yo, I see you, and yo, you motivate me. I know I can stay out of trouble. I know I can do this." So I just feel like, you know, this is what I'm supposed to do. And anybody who don't like it, they're intimidated, and
Right.
they just need to work on self.
Right. I agree. Now I gotta ask for anybody that is new that may come to a Madam Trauma show and they don't know what to expect. What can they expect when they come to a Madam Trauma show?
They can expect um big goddess vibes and big goddess energy, confidence on 100. I'm so humble, like I'm just like a sweetheart, but don't cross me though. You know what I'm saying? So like I project the same energy that you give me good energy, you gonna get good energy. You give me a stank bitch attitude, you gonna get that back. It's
Right.
like a mirror. But
Right.
you know,
Right.
like that's what I give. I bring good energy. I bring good vibes. And yeah, that's just how I feel. You gonna hear this gangster shit.
Most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I've had women tell me like, "Yo, when I turn your music on, it make this other side come out of me. Like, it's gonna come out. Like I feel like every woman got this. I will smack a bitch in them, and my music brings that back. Like, if you want to hear if you want to hear, you know what I'm saying, some ratchet, you know, bougie, ratchet shit. You got
Right.
my Miss Money Michi. She gonna
Right.
give it to you. You
Right.
want this gangster shit? I'll be sitting on your motherfucking car. You gonna get that from me. You want
Right.
the R&B cool vibes? You gonna get that from Descendant. You feel
Right.
me? So it's like every female artist bring their own thing to the game, and I just feel like that's me. I'm a Southern belle. I'm proud to be a country girl, and I just bring that gutter shit to the industry. It's like either you can take it or you can't.
Most most definitely. Now I gotta ask you, what has been your message mainly and specifically? Like what has been your message behind each and every song album that you what's been the message that you have wanted people to grasp and gain, understand coming from you?
Mm. Um, that that's a good one. You got some good questions tonight.
I appreciate
um, I don't. I would just say that you can be a real bitch and have a good heart, man.
Okay.
You know, like you can be a gangster bitch. Don't take no shit.
Right.
Stand your ground. Don't be used and abused and still be okay. Like it's okay to be a strong black woman. Like it's like we black women can't be too strong because then we're a bitch. Like it's okay
Right.
to be like, I'll beat your ass. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you gotta let people know because either they forget or they act like they don't know. So I
Right.
just feel like with my music, I let it be known that they can feel that chaotic energy and it's like respect it or check it.
Okay. Okay. All right. So now moving forward, I wanna talk about this because and I'm pretty sure a lot of of course you've been doing your thing either way, but with the COVID and being the way it is, and pandemic shutting everybody down, and now we now getting back to quote unquote the reality of life. Has the pandemic helped you or taught you anything? And if so, what has this lesson taught you?
This pandemic, first of all, I turned the pandemic into a pandemic. I want to say that first of all.
Okay.
This pandemic showed me just how strong and spiritually grounded I really was. Because it was a lot of people who was about to lose their mind because they couldn't go to church. It was
Right.
a lot of people who was about to lose their mind because, you know what I'm saying, they couldn't be around their friends. And this pandemic really taught me that I'm stronger than I ever thought I was because I lost my mom in the midst of this pandemic. I was pregnant during the pandemic, had a child during the pandemic, and stayed consistent the whole time. And nobody ever knew that I was
Right.
pregnant or had a child. Like, I really carried myself in such a way. So I just feel like this pandemic showed me how strong I am. And I just feel like undefeated right now. Like
Okay. Hey,
like
that's the best. Hey, that's the best feeling to have, right? You know.
right.
So now again, moving forward in 2021, we're almost halfway through the year, almost towards the end. What's your ultimate goal for to close out 2021? Like, what's your ultimate goal at the end of the day?
My ultimate goal is to hit like 500,000 streams on my album. I want to drop like 5 more videos, which is obtainable. All this is obtainable.
Right, right.
Um, and um, just keep like being me, like, and just um bring in more revenue with my name. Like, the best hustle is the legit hustle, and I'm just looking forward to bringing in more revenue with my name, because then I can show other people that it's a legal way to make money off your music and provide for your family. You don't have to sell drugs. You don't have to do this. So it's like, to a certain degree, the um I want to be the lesson that people can see. I want to be like the plaque that people can see, to be like, yo, she did it, so I can do it. So that's another reason why I go so hard, because like you said, it's kids looking up to me, but you be amazed, just like you got grown people that look up to you and they older than you. You know what I'm saying? So like, and it's always been like that for me. I've always been younger and had older women looking up to me. So a lot of people get intimidated by that. I have a lot of women that copy what I do. I don't even want to say copy what I do, because I don't look at it as copying. They just, they want to make great steps like I make great steps. They want to do things that count like I do things that count. So I try to make sure that whatever move I make is the right move, because um I want to make great moves, because I know that it's women coming behind me that's gonna make great moves, and that's what the Lux Agency is about. It's about doing great things for a female artist, because it's already hard enough for us out here. So I got to make sure the steps that I'm making is steps that count, so that when somebody come behind me, they won't fall in no traps.
That part. That part. Okay. Okay. And so, last but certainly not least, what else can we be on the lookout for from Madam Trauma for the rest of this year? What could be expected from you?
Um, this tour, you already know this tour. This is just the beginning. I ain't even about to tell y'all how big this tour about to get. Um, I got another project dropping soon. Um, you know, it's a lot of negotiating going on. So who really knows? I just know that I'm manifesting, I'm vibrating high, everything's working in my favor, and we focus and we protect it. So the sky is the limit. The galaxy is really the limit. So I don't even want to put no cap on what the higher power can do, but it's gonna be great things. I do know that.
Most definitely. Most definitely. Madam Trauma, listen, let me tell you, I am truly, truly, eternally grateful to have had you on this platform. Finally, we've been trying to get this for a minute, but
Yes.
I am so excited. I am definitely, again, a big fan. Definitely can't wait to see what's next for you. Keep applying pressure, keep your foot on the gas, as I always say. Real quick, where can the people tap in with you at?
Everybody can follow me on Instagram at Madam Trauma, Facebook, Madam Trauma. You can listen to my new album, Outside the City Limits. It's streaming everywhere, all major streaming platforms. It's hosted exclusively by DJ Remedy on Live Mixtapes. You can check out my website, www.madamtrauma.com. And you know what, bro? I rocks with you so much. Next time you go live or something, we gotta send you some tickets. So maybe you can get some tickets out so people can come support me and the other queens on the tour. Like, we just
Most
gotta
definitely.
promote each other. You feel what I'm saying? Like, we gotta share the love amongst each other.
Most definitely. Let's do it. Let's definitely do that. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, once again, big shouts out to Madam Trauma for tapping in with us tonight on Independent Scene Podcast Special Edition. Thank you to everybody that joined in. Let's see. We go down the list because we said we got Oxymoron in the building. We got you.
Yes.
You love Chelsea. We got Lizzie in the building. We got Miss Smile 365 in here. We got D Dowdy. We got the regular John podcast. I mean, we got a lot of.
John.
We got Busy Feed. We got Silent Justice. We got 100 All the Women. Steel Bill 919. G3 Picks. Money More. You know, the regular. That's a money. Yeah. Southside Heat. What's good? D Dowdy. What up? Mastermind. Neptune. Let me see. That girl Charmaine. Like I said, the list goes on. So everybody that joined us.
Love. We had everybody in here tonight. It was lit in here tonight.
That part. So thanks to everybody that came through tonight and turned up with us, rocked out with us. I hope that you guys learned a lot. I hope you guys gained some wisdom and some advice from Madam Trauma. Like I told y'all, she did not come to play. She's going to be dropping gems tonight. And she did it. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this has been my time. I am the one and true and living legend, Honcho J23 of Independent Scene Podcast. And we look forward to seeing you guys again right here on another edition of Independent Scene Podcast. This is your boy 3. And we out, guys.
Bye.
Bye.